Okay, here we go. We're live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our 25th recurring Platform and Treasury Council meeting, where we continue our journey of transparency, governance, and community engagement for the Telcoin ecosystem. Today's agenda encompasses several vital updates on the Telcoin governance initiatives, recent platform developments, and a preview of upcoming and in-progress TIP and TELIP proposals that will shape our future. I'll post the agenda now in the chat. Give me 1 sec. Why did not let me post that? There we go. These regular meetings serve as the heartbeat of our governance system, fulfilling multiple essential functions, including creating a transparent window into council operations for our community, providing structured forums for discussing and refining proposals, offering proposers a platform to present their ideas directly to council members, enabling community members to witness, discuss, and help shape these proposals, delivering consistent platform updates to keep everyone informed, maintaining open lines of communication between council members, facilitating direct community engagement through our interactive Q&A sessions. I'd like to take a moment to reaffirm that the Platform and Treasury Councils represent the global governance layer for both the Telcoin platform and association. Working in concert, these councils oversee platform-wide systems, shape association social policies, and steward the Tel Treasury with care and foresight. The Telcoin platform governance system, self-organized and determined by the 4 minor groups and their elected councils within the association, focus on 2 primary duties: provisioning, planning and financing platform infrastructure, construction and maintenance, providing information and delivering other collective goods essential to our ecosystem's health, regulating TEL sustainably within the platform for the 4 minor groups to harvest based on the production according to the rules established by their respective councils. As your elected representatives, we embrace several key responsibilities: thoughtfully reviewing and voting on snapshot proposals, maintaining consistent attendance at council meetings, providing transparent, regular updates to the community, vigilantly monitoring platform systems, and upholding and enforcing our operational framework. And just to give a recap of the last meeting, the team launched a new roadmap website to improve transparency with the community regarding the network development progress, which will be updated every 2 weeks before this Platform and Treasury Council meeting. The council has implemented Trello and Slack as a primary communication tool, securing Trello at $15 for a year and Slack for free. Discussions including a trading competition proposal from an external platform designed to increase TEL trading volume on centralized exchanges, requiring up to $40,000 investment. Significant financial updates, including the transfer of 2.5 billion TEL to Anchorage Digital as a part of the Banking the Internet of Money initiative. With additional transfers pending, the council approved providing up to 125 million TEL for liquidity for potential CEX listings. With legal review in progress. The team is also implementing one safe financial platform for managing regular payments and implementing corporate cards to streamline association expenses, with KYC requirements currently being completed. So with that out of the way, we can hand it over to Grant for a catch up on the latest with the Telcoin network.
Thanks, Nick. Yeah, we have solid progress to report from the protocol team. Over the past 2 weeks, we've closed 17 pull requests addressing priority security patches. These security patches were considered priority because they're publicly exploitable by anyone with access to the network. We have 2 more priority patches to remain to address before we have closed all the public ones that we've identified through our competition with Cantina. So once these last 2 are patched, we are planning to relaunch the dev network. That's going to let us test the security improvements in a live environment and kind of stress test the system over a decentralized network of nodes, right? So it's an important step in the development cycle as we continue to build towards the secure and robust mainnet feature. So our roadmap website is continued to be updated regularly with the progress. I definitely encourage you to check it out for details, additional details and visibility into what we're working on, and to track our advancement through each development phase. And your feedback from the community is always appreciated. So the team remains focused on doing this right rather than doing it fast. With each security improvement, it's bringing us closer to a network that the entire Telcoin community can trust and build upon. So I appreciate everyone's continued patience and support, and we are continuing to work through this critical phase and to the best that we can deliver this as soon as possible.
Great, sounds great. And yeah, we're doing our best to constantly update little bits here and there on the roadmap site. And you can always check the GitHub out for all the activity, because all the issues are there. And if you're that inclined and you want to follow the GitHub, it's all open for you to take a look at. But thanks, Grant. That's amazing. Amazing progress there. Good work indeed. Okay. I'm not sure if anyone on the council's got any questions for Grant, or should we move on? Give it a few seconds. Okay. Right. So the big up and coming thing is obviously the elections for the council happening in November. We've got Coops up to talk about that, and hopefully gets lots of people to fill in write their applications and get going. But yeah, hand it over to you, Coops.
Yeah, thanks, Nick. So yeah, the 2025 elections for the association are looming and are planned to be held on Wednesday, November 5th at 1 p.m. Central Time, and those will last 7 days in total. Nominations for the election closed 24 hours before on Tuesday, November 4th at 1 p.m. CDT again, which is a little over 2 weeks away from now. So we're calling on all community members to nominate themselves for a seat on one of the councils. And we've created a guide on how to do this, which is posted on the forum. Derek, if you could include that in the chat, that would be great. So give it a read over. It contains important information and everything you need to know about the elections. I think I speak for everyone when I say that it can be a challenging job as a council member, but it's extremely rewarding work and a great way to ensure your voice and interests are represented. To remind listeners, though, this isn't a passive role. You need to be a public figure of sorts and actively fulfill your duties as council members, and failing to do so will result in your role being forfeited, as has happened in the past. So yeah, the councils have achieved a lot this year, and we really want to keep that momentum going for the end of 2025 and 2026. So follow the link, go out, have a read through, nominate yourself, and also spread the words to any friends and family that you think would be of benefit to the councils. Thanks.
Cheers for that, Goops. Yeah, and just to add to that, it might could seem quite daunting at first, but most of us are available on social media, in the Discord, association Discord, for example. So if anyone's got any questions or they don't quite know which, seat to do an application for, I can speak for the majority of us, if not all of us, that we're open to, have a conversation, give you some guidance, because us that have been in the council for a while, we obviously have a bit more understanding of each particular council. So if anyone's considering applying, but you're not sure, just reach out. I'm happy to spend time to talk to anyone who wants to know, get some, answers to some questions. So yeah, we'd love to see more from the community join up and make the next second year of the council a progressive one. So yeah, perfect for that. Okay. Anyone else got any chime in on that, on the elections at all, or give it a few seconds? Alrighty then. So next up, just to touch base on this TELIP that we had for a trading competition via the Seed Hub. It's a bit of a difficult one. We had a lot of internal discussions regarding this potential proposal. The overall thought was that we believe we would prefer to have have something on chain and a competition potentially using the TELx pools, which are currently under heavy development and rapidly evolving. There's been lots going on with the Uniswap v4 hooks and things like that. So we made a sort of internal decision that we will postpone this seed hub for the moment and concentrate more on on-chain competitions going forward. I think overall it just made more sense. These trading competitions on these kind of platforms, they're difficult to sort of see how well they do. So it just made more sense, we thought, to put our resources back into the TELx and keep things going on chain and things like that. So for the moment, we've just shelved that one. But if anyone from the community wants to have an input on that, if you've got a different idea, the proposal's still on the forum. So by all means, you can go on there and reply to it. It's not off the cards. It's placed in a potential future. Bring it in the future. But for the moment, we've just decided not to proceed with it. So yeah, that's kind of on that. I don't know if anybody else, I'm just going to give a few seconds for anyone else to chime in on that one. If not, okay. And then we'll just have a small update from Grant on the TELIP banking, the Internet of Money. Yeah, Grant, if you just want to say a little bit on that.
Yes, I just wanted to address, in case anybody out there was kind of wondering on the progress. The banking is on track. It's up to date on our side. So we're just waiting to get the confirmation request from Telcoin Holdings and an address and where to send the remaining investment. So there's nothing for us to do right now at the moment. We're just kind of, we're all ears and just waiting for that ready flag from their side, and we will be transferring it to complete our side.
Yeah, perfect. And I think it's just in the hands of compliance at the moment. Once that's ticked off, then yeah, the association side will do that, and yeah, everybody will know about it. So that's all it is. Very close and very exciting. Thanks for that, Grant. Right, so just on the next one is the TIP10 integration of OneSafe for Telcoin Association payments. Again, as with anything, it's the due diligence side and the onboarding and the KYC, and it's so lengthy when you're doing these corporate kind of KYCs. It's very different to when you're an individual and you're trying to just do a quick KYC to get an exchange account or something like that. You take a photo of your ID and you picture and it's done. But with these biggest corporate kind of projects and opening accounts, it's so much more in depth. They have to give so much more and take so long. So I know Leo's been working really hard on that, and he's done everything he can, and we're literally just waiting on that side. Although this is not so much public facing, this is more internally for the streamlining the council. But still, we're all eager on the council to get things done and to get things moving and push the boat along, so to speak. So that's in hand. And then once we get that all open, I'm sure there'll be some transparency with the community about how we use it and what it's used for, etc. So all very exciting and a step in the direction that we want to go in, and helping to automate and make things easy. So yeah, overall, again, just the lengthy KYC process for that. So that's pretty much that. I don't think Leo's you haven't got much more to say on that, Leo, have you? That's kind of covered that. If he's here, he was here.
No, great job covering it. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. Okay, and then on to the Company 2 proposal, which we've had, the blackout period for, and it's, been extremely patient from you guys in the community. We're all in the same boat. It's nearing completion. There's only one sort of step left, and that's confirming updated legal contracts and things like that. So we're almost there. Appreciate the patience from the community, and it is painful, I know, but there's a lot we can't say for obvious reasons. But just rest assured that everybody is on this, and we're making sure that it's getting done properly. So there'll be more soon. We can't say any more on that. I know it's not a great help, but for obvious reasons. But yeah, can't really say much more on that. So we'll leave that there and look forward to what's going to come from it soon. So yeah, okay. And then, well, I think even though it's kind of stuff that I've done as well, but we launched a new community hub called the Telcoin Hub, and I'm going to let BZ speak on it initially anyway, so he can chime in.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it very much. So we just wanted to spotlight a community-run project that Nick kind of took the lead on and I assisted with as just a kind of a one-stop shop if anybody's looking for any sources or anything for Telcoin. This links to all the direct things. And again, this is intended to be, a central hub for token data updates, things of that nature as a community resource. But just as a general reminder, this is a project, and any other projects associated with the Telcoin ecosystem will never ask you for any private keys or ask you for any transfer of tokens for rewards. There's been a lot of those questions going around on socials specifically of, is this real? Is this not? There is a specific reason why we went ahead and purchased and got the business verified account, which is the gold check mark from both Telcoin and Telcoin Holdings has theirs as well, and for the association. And that is any sort of token giveaway or contest will only come from that site. It will not come from any other source. So I just want to reiterate that. Please use caution, and it's very important. Social engineering, phishing scams, time-sensitive actions, all those things can be a very tricky way for people to steal assets. Always do your own research. So if you have questions, as always, reach out. We are there to assist, but again, that is telcoinhub.com. The link we'll put in the chat. If you have any questions or suggestions, that is, again, a community-run project, not a direct affiliation with the association. But if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to reach out.
Yeah, perfect. And just to add, the hub is designed to be a central place for the community to get all the information they need, and primarily what we wanted to do was create a hub of transparency. So, for example, you can see all the association wallets listed there with a live balance, and we tried to be very clear on just putting all the information about the token and what networks it's on and how much is on each network. So it's there to design for transparency. So for example, when this next 2.5 billion transfer happens from the association, that will be automatically be added onto there. So you'll be able to see things on there that change, and update over time. So it's important, and we're doing our very best to make sure the data is accurate as possible. We're pulling it in information from from APIs from the blockchains directly. So yeah, if you scroll down on that page a little bit, there's the escrow section there. So we'll add the next 2.5 billion that go in there as well. So you'll see these numbers change. You'll see, and if you go further down, you can see the association wallets as well on that same page. Again, those are all live balances of the association wallets. So yeah, you can see what's happening with the treasury of the council. And again, where to buy. If you want to buy some TEL and you're in a different region, you can check what's available. And we want feedback. So if we've missed anything, if you think anything's not right, just let us know. We've also listed all the proposals in there because I know the forum can be quite hard to go through sometimes. So the proposal section there, you can very easily break it down, look at each proposal. You've got the different TELIPs and TAN IPs, and you can filter those and go through each one. There might be a few missing. I've still been updating it. That's been a painful thing. And Derek worked really hard on this holders section. He was writing scripts for days to pull up data and things like that. So we've got a lot more to add there. And the holders section, where we plan at the moment, because it relies on so much data, We plan on trying to update it at a snapshot once a week. But we're still fine-tuning that section. That section's going to evolve over time. But yeah, Derek did a great job of putting scripts together to put in all that data of the different chains. So overall, it's just a hub for information. There's nothing there. There's no connecting wallets in there or anything like that. It's just simply an informational site for the community to kind of go and get everything they want in one single place. So yeah, a lot of love and passion and effort went into it. So we hope you guys all enjoy it. But yeah, that's just the Telcoin Hub. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything else anybody wants to say, but
Nick, do you have any ideas of any future developments you want to make in it, or any
ideas
one you want to take in the future?
Yeah, definitely. So we've been very, very open to any kind of feedback. Like, I don't care if it's good, bad, ugly, whatever you want to say about the hub. So we encourage all sorts of feedback, and we've had some great feedback. In fact, Boo Classic gave us a good idea earlier, which was to maybe have a calendar with events, or a countdown timer to the next meetings and things like that. So we're getting all sorts of exciting updates we can put on there. An event section might be pretty cool because everybody wants to know when the next event is with Telcoin or what's going on. So we might try to put that in there. And again, countdown timers for meetings, and there's so many things we can do. So all the events, any feedback, any ideas, that anybody's got, just shoot them in the chat, in either the association Discord or one of the unofficial, Tel communities on Telegram, and we'll take it in. And the same with the council. Anyone got any ideas or feedback? Welcome to hear it all, and we'll definitely keep building. Latest news, yeah, that's a good one, Ty. That's definitely a good one. I think we want to try and push everything through Twitter or X, sorry. But yeah, we can. I'll tell you a quick little funny story. So I had a really nice. I actually used the X API, and I had it working so well where it was pulling in the latest tweets from the association and from Telcoin's X as well. Had it all set up beautifully on the front page, and then the free version of the API is ridiculous. It only allows you to pull 100 tweets a month, and if you write a tweet with 7 or 8 replies on it, like 1 of 8, for example, that counts as 8 for one tweet. So within a day, the whole API was rate limited, so I couldn't use it. And then the paid version of the API is a ridiculous amount of money. I don't know what Elon's doing. I mean, I love X, but yeah, so we had to turn that off, which was a shame because it was really good on the front page. It had all the latest tweets and everything, but I'll work on that. That's something else we can work on. But yeah, that's it. It's probably me waffling on a bit too much.
Well, fantastic job, y'all. It looks really, really good. Awesome.
Oh, thanks, Grant. Yeah, okay. That's kind of all we've got to cover. I mean, we've got a Q&A, so I don't know, Derek, if you've got any questions in any of the streams or...
I haven't yet. I'll open the floor for a little bit. If anybody in the chat here wanted to discuss anything in general, or if there's any community questions. Boo's got a question in chat about feedback from London DAS. If anybody maybe has any of that, be great. I think 1 or 2 people might have been there. So
yeah, I don't know if anyone's got any feedback from there yet. I don't know if we've got it all personally yet, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't think we've got any of that yet, Boo. Hopefully soon. Yeah, Ty. Yeah, it's the price looks wrong. It's all red. Yeah, yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah, that's a good question. I can answer some of those questions, Coop. And I think some of the Storm guys are here too if they wanna hop in. For those of you that weren't on the call yesterday, I definitely would recommend going back and looking at it. Geo demonstrated the TELx University with. It's really, really neat. It's on the level of a lot of the educational trainings things that I've seen on a corporate standpoint. It's really high quality stuff. The idea behind it is really to give a platform where anybody can go learn about Telcoin and learn about TELx and LP providing specifically, and then build it out further. And when you complete these courses that are guided by an actual video guide, there's a person there talking to you about the process. It's really, really neat. And when you complete and do all of these, which they can be lengthy, you're minted the idea is that you would be minted a completion NFT that you can claim. So some really cool stuff there. And then the other focuses are, let's see, we're really working on the website design with them. And I know the association elections are a big focus topic right now too. We're trying to put out some more content there, some paid content through X and a few other places. So really want to reiterate that's one of the main marketing focuses right now is trying to get as many people excited about putting in an application or being considered as we can. And then also there's a lot of other irons in the fire. Those of you that saw on Telcoin Hub, there is a link to the Storm repository, the Storm roadmap with Telcoin. So you can always go take a look at that and see what's in play. But there's a lot of fun stuff coming out. I'm really excited. We were talking about some video scripts recently and some things coming out with that. What else am I missing, Gio or Mice or Julio?
Well, I'll just add that the preview we saw in the TELx meeting yesterday with the TELx University, it looked awesome. And when that's ready, don't worry, there'll be a tile on the Telcoin Hub for everyone to click onto it and go and check it out. That's for sure.
I don't think I've seen anything like that in this type of environment. I've seen it. It's more of what you find at higher level corporate trainings of teaching people how to do specific specialized tasks. It's really, really neat. Well done.
Yeah, well, but I mean that's what's needed with LPs and things like that, because it's quite confusing to a lot of people. So it was great work. I mean, it was very excited to see that released into the wild. Very excited for that. So congrats on that side of it.
Appreciate that, Derek and Nick. TELx University, we're quite excited. It's going to be really robust, especially when you get to the upper tier, which we're calling the governor tier. But besides that, we have some pretty exciting things. The new .org website is wireframed and ready to start getting developed. That one's going to be next level. We're excited to put that out. We also have something we haven't announced yet, which I can't give too many details, but in the very beginning, I asked a few of the council members who their dream KOL would be, somebody that would combine both kind of the Web3 crypto side and the telecom industry. And we pretty much, I think we got that person, right? And this is a person that really holds some weight, right? So I could be making that announcement next week. And then on the PR side, we're really now getting to the point where PR activation is worthy. And we have so much going on. I mean, Grant and the team are doing really some next level work. And yeah, the public's going to start hearing about that quite soon. So super excited. It's going to be a solid Q4. We see it coming.
Sounds good. Really appreciate it when you come on, Amias, and start talking because it gets everybody excited.
Oh man, I'm happy to be here, man. Like we're all in.
Sounds good. And also just Ty said as well, Adam Turtle couldn't make it today. He's not feeling very well, so he apologizes and he promises that he's going to lead the next council platform Treasury meeting. So well, we wish him the best, but that's fine. So I don't know if there's any other questions. Anyone's got anything more in the stream, Derek?
Not right now, no. Dolly's there having some conversations, so appreciate him being here also. A few other community members around, but no questions as of now. I've asked a few times, so I think we're okay.
All right. Well, if anyone does have any questions after, just pop them in the association Discord, and somebody will jump on it and help. But bit shorter this week, but we will hope to have much more in the next one coming up, much more to talk about. So on that note, I don't think there's much more we can cover. Short is good. Yeah, Ty, agree. Yeah. But before we close, we'll just confirm the next upcoming meeting schedule. So we've got October the 30th in 2 weeks' time. Then we've got the November the 13th and then November the 27th for the platform and Treasury Council meetings. The calendar invites will be sent out to council members. Well, we've got them already. These meetings are crucial for maintaining transparency and communication with our community. So, yeah, I mean, thank you everyone for participating in our 25th recurring council meeting, and we will see you on October the 30th.